something nice and smooth. It's your boy Big Truck. Conversation and reviews, King's Table. Live streaming. Talking about black men's mental health, or men's mental health in general. I got some clips that I want to share with y'all. But I'm also going to be speaking on my own personal experience as well. Because men are important. So grab your mimosa, sit back, join this live broadcast with your boy. Once and for all, we're going to tap it in. We're going to get busy. We're going to have a conversation. Locker room conversation. Straight men. So, without further ado, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. And let's get this work as we break it down.
This.
Okay. Take a second. You just see all over here. It's good. It's great.
Come on, brother. Pull it together. It's okay. The things that men go through. Men put up with so much. Men are told to be silent. Don't say nothing.
My bad. You good? I know you are good. Don't feel rushed. If anything, lean in.
I chose to lean in with men's mental health for the simple fact that the things that men deal with on a day-to-day basis, they don't get talked about. Athlete or not, no one's talking about it. And because depression, it's hard to explain sometimes when a man has no one to talk to. It's hard to explain sometimes when all your life you were taught how to suck it up, get over it, move on with your life. Never be in a situation where you let a man be. You sit and you comfort that man. You can tell when men go through things from one man to another. Maybe a large number of women can tell, but a man can always tell when a man is going through something. His behavior will shift. The way he structure his words, facial micros, body language. These are the things that we as men have to continue to pay attention to, and also have to identify. Okay? I want to thank each and every individual chiming in. I'm live on Rumble, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. This is Men's Mental Health Month. And to talk about the challenges that men face daily, most don't talk about, you know? But this platform will always be a safe haven, a safe place for men to come express and be themselves with no judgment. We don't judge. I don't judge. We all have a story to tell. And I'm going to be sharing throughout this broadcast. Trust and believe. And if I rather feathers, so the hell what? The truth needs to be told. Men's mental health needs to be acknowledged and appreciated. We're gonna have an understanding by the end of this broadcast. Let's continue to feast.
Thank you, Bob.
No problem.
Who protects the protectors? Who provides for the providers? And I'm not talking financially or even sexually. I'm talking about how often are they provided a safe space to take off their armor, put down their sword, and just feel, just think, just express, a safe space where they can reflect without worrying about the needs of someone else or the desires of someone else or the influence of someone else. As men, we're taught to just man up and keep moving. Fuck feelings. You feeling something? Don't be a pussy. Don't be a bitch. Man up. Suck it up. Pause. Emotions are gay. Little bro posted the other day. He said, I need therapy. So I reached out to him and I said, bro, if you ever need to talk, man, just let me know. I'm proud of you for accepting and facing yourself and the self-awareness that you're expressing, that you do need help. A lot of men can't even get there. So the fact that you're aware and you're willing to take the necessary steps, I'm proud of you, bro.
A lot of men are told that, because I was told this too. I remember going through my divorce. I mean, it was like, 14 months. It was rough. I'm going to tell you something. When you've never been in a place before where it was so much discomfort, it is hard to function. It is hard to breathe. It is hard to really, really fathom or gather your feelings and your emotions, because you're sitting there like, what just happened? What in a ham fat just happened? Few months ago, I was celebrating my first year wedding anniversary. Now, what? And it's hard to gather that. I'm going to tell you something. I never knew what being in those type of positions really feels like until I was in it myself. I hear a large number of women talk about it. I hear a large number of men talk about it. But the psychological part of it, it does something to a man when you find out that the person you married spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and sexually checked out of the marriage. And you're treated like trash. You know what that does to you here? You find yourself fighting by any means necessary for your marriage, for things to work. But that person has already thrown in the towel. It's like, wait a minute. The heart, the hurt, the pain. And then I still have to go to work. I still have to function. I still have to breathe this beautiful air. But yet in the background, I'm hearing people's voices. Get over it. Suck it up. You gotta move on. I know I gotta move on, damn it. But let me hurt. Let me feel. Let me share my emotions. Like, it's almost like a man doesn't have a right to feel what he feel. A man doesn't have the right to open up and share his emotions. You talking about a woman that I married and 14 months later we getting a divorce. And I'm sitting here fighting for my, how do you tell somebody? How do you fathom to tell a man, deal with it, stop worrying over it? Why are you always bringing it up? But yet, because that man has things bottled up inside, it's almost like, when are you going to take the time to sit and listen to me, to understand me, not to listen to criticize me, not to listen to check me, but damn it, let me be. So therefore, man is forced to carry stuff. Man is forced to bottle it up. And then something happens. And that man snaps. But if that man would have had that safe place, if that man would have just had the right people around him to counsel him, to motivate him, to pray with him, to stand with him, instead of standing against him. So therefore, he moves in a specific way that is unusual to even most women, because those most women are not even willing to take the time to say, babe, how are you feeling? It's very rare you will hear me tell an individual, how are you doing? I will tell an individual, how are you feeling? Because a man has a right to his emotions. A man has a right to share how he feels. He's not a punk or a wimp or a sucker or a simp or a sellout because he expresses how he feels. That man is human too. And until the day individuals recognize that, most of y'all gonna be between a pimp and a hard place.
All he said back to that was he put the 100 emoji and said real. I know he had more of a response than that, but as men, we don't feel comfortable. A lot of us don't feel comfortable opening up and expressing ourselves, or even saying thank you, being appreciative, expressing love, expressing grace, expressing gratitude. All of that is weak. We not hugging our boys unless we at a funeral or unless they accomplishing some accolade. That's the only time our partners deserve a hug. If you're a man watching this, when's the last time you felt loved? When's the last time you felt worthy? When's the last time you felt wanted for something that wasn't something you could provide, like finances or attention? When's the last time you felt like somebody actually wanted you for you, to just be around you for your energy, your aura, who you are naturally? This guy jumped off of 285 the other night, and I can't help but to think of when's the last time somebody reached out to him and showed him care, love.
When was the time When was the last time, my brother, someone called to check up on you and said, how you feeling today? Do you need anything? Is there anything that I can do? When was the last time? That's the reality. A large number of individuals don't want to face that reality. A large number of individuals, granted, we go through things on a daily basis. We all do. But when you look at it for what it is, when was the last time you shook a man's hand? When was the last time you gave a brother a hug? When was the last time you encouraged a brother? When was the last time you invited your brother somewhere just to get out and talk, just to have men conversation, and whatever y'all talked about stayed between y'all two or more? Yeah. Okay.
Of attention. And I don't know the reason why he jumped, and I don't know how he felt, and I don't know anything. But we know about the suicide rates in America when it comes to men. But does anybody care? You see the way bro broke down in front of Cam Newton? That's years of pent up trauma that he never had the time or the chance to express until that moment with Cam. And
that's that pain. That's that carrying stuff. See, men carry so much on a day-to-day. Ladies, if you're married, engaged, or even have a boyfriend, ask them this. Babe, how you feeling today? What's on your mind? What can I do to put a smile on your face? What can I do to bring you peace? It's okay to open up to me. It's just us. When you ask him that and you sit and you wait for his response, trust me, that's a bond being created between you two. Don't never, ever let someone come between that bond. Life is going to happen. Relationships and marriages are going to be tested. But it's what you do in the middle of that test will determine the outcome of y'all's relationship and or marriage.
That's when it all just came out. I love how Cam sat back and just allowed this man to feel his feelings. He provided time. He provided a safe space. He allowed that man to feel protected. Yeah, I'm breaking down. Yeah, I'm crying, but I'm not going to be looked at as weak or lame. It's okay for us men to feel. It's okay for us to express ourselves. It's okay to cry, black man. It's okay to cry. I hope that we as a community have the emotional capacity to continue to allow things like this to occur without stoning the guy, without clowning the guy. Let's encourage this behavior. Shout out to Cam Newton for giving us an example of what positive masculinity and true strength looks like. I feel like there's strength in being able to get that off your chest. Stop holding it in, guys. Find somebody to talk to. Watch.
Not only that, but create that safe place who you can talk to, where you can go. I remember, I needed a safe place. I needed a safe place because I was hit with so much. I was confused. I was hurt. I was in every emotion. But I'm going to tell you how Yeshua works. I'm going to tell you how Yeshua will put certain people in place to give you what you need. He put my spiritual mother in place, Mama Lakey. He put my god brother in place, Bishop Jarvis Hines. See, he put certain people, Minister Cameron, rest in peace. My dad, my friends. You see, I can name lists from Anthony Bartley, Ken Mason, Pete, Damien. He put certain people in place. Adam Plant. He put certain people in place. I can keep going. I have a long list of important people that played an important factor in my growth, but also they knew me, they know me. And to say it's okay. We're not going to look down on you. We're not going to judge you. It just goes to show how you value marriage, how you value relationship, how you value people. It's okay to let go. No one's going to judge you or treat you any different. My friend Dexter, I can keep going. So when I look back, my time and my healing, this is the safe place that has been created by men, by certain individuals that the Most High put in front of me. And they all played their part. Because I'm going to tell you something. I was staring at a door that led to darkness. And I was so close to walking through that door of darkness. But it was something about those individuals that kept me in the light. Dr. Gerson, who I went to go seek counseling. So all these individuals played an important part in my reinventing myself. And that's the reason why I started this. Because even the Spirit, the Ruach Kokodesh, the Holy Spirit, he said there's men out there that are hurt. There's men out there that are broken. There's men out there that need to hear your testimony. There's men out there that bleed. There's men out there that sit in silence. There's men out there that cry by themselves where nobody sees them, where nobody notices what they do. It's okay. Let's go on with the second clip. Peep this out.
Don't talk. And this is something that we have to look at. They're taught to be a man and internalize everything. And then on top of that, us women, we have never learned, we were never taught what it means to create the atmosphere for your man to open up himself to you. And so in times and moments where your man opens up himself to you, it's very hard for you to receive it. In fact, in a moment where you were upset at him, angry at him, mad at him, you used that information that he gave you, which was so sacred, against him. It was a slap to his face. And now you're...
How many times have men been slapped in the face with the very thing that they trusted their woman with? I give you my heart. I give you my body, my mind, my soul, myself, my everything. I emptied myself to you. And then you slapped me in the face with everything that I gave you. Not only that, but you took it for granted. And you left me for dead. But yet, as a man, I'm taking it all in. I internalize. So I'm not knowing how to channel those emotions. I don't know how to deal with those emotions. You see? I never understood, because now that my channel is growing more and more and more, I get messages, I read the comments from YouTube to TikTok to Instagram to Rumble. I'm reading it. They're sending me things, and it's like, I never understood a woman fighting for her marriage, but all along she's treated like trash. I never understood it until I found myself in that position. And when I found myself in that position, now, even in conversation with women, I tell them, I understand. First, I didn't, but now I understand. Because as a man, that takes a toll mentally, that takes a toll emotionally, that takes a toll spiritually. Wow. But it goes back to, let's even rewind the tape and go back even further to childhood. I know what abandonment feels like. I know what abuse feels like. I know what it's like being homeless at the age of 14. I know what it's like. And that's when I learned survival. That's when I learned how to hustle. That's when I learned to get some muscle in his body. Being homeless at the age of 14, not knowing where I was going to sleep, eating out of garbage cans, doing whatever I needed to do to get by. It was rough at 14. But the streets made me. When I say the streets made me, that's knowing that wisdom. That's where that wisdom come in. That's where that that hardship comes from. Y'all know. That's where that game recognized game come from. That's where that I wish a nail would come from. From being out there in them streets, being abandoned, being forgotten, having things done to you, having things said to you. Then you believe it. And because I believed it, look how it showed up in my life, my everyday life, my everyday living. These things didn't just happen. But when you come from family that has a lot of toxicness, and law enforcement, we have what you call pass downs. The things that took place in the shift, you pass that down to the next shift. Things that took place, like in my mother's life or my father's life, passed down to the children. You see? We got to start cutting generational cords, soul ties. You got to be willing to cut that cord. Or else, from generation to generation to generation, it's going to get passed down. Nothing gets done. It gets worse. That's why you always hear me say, if you have unfinished business within your past, you need to go deal with that. It wasn't until I started receiving counseling. The more I received counseling, things were revealed that was going on. We in 2025. And my ex-wife still don't know that I know. When you begin to see things, you begin to grow. Things are being revealed to you. Because now as a man, you getting that help that you didn't get before, but you need it. And now you have a group of individuals in your life that understands your pain, that loves you, that supports you, that wants to see you grow and be successful. It's a powerful thing. Let's continue to feast. Men's Mental Health Month. Men, you matter. Men, you are important. Men, you are loved. Men, you are needed. Men, you are desired.
You're asking yourself, why doesn't he talk? Why doesn't he want to speak to me? Why isn't he going the same way that he did before? So we have to learn how to create the atmosphere for a man to open up himself to us. But it's imperative that we know that this atmosphere comes from within. This is something that comes from within the woman. And if the woman is always focusing on the fact that her man is not talking to her, she'll neglect her own self. She won't be able to look within herself and say, hold on a second. Am I creating the atmosphere? Is the atmosphere, is home coming from within me? And don't talk.
It's what I'm seeing more and more now, men having conversations.
And this is something that we have to look at.
That's what I see more. I see more of men having conversations. I see more of men, especially men gathered, That's why it is so important to have a circle of men that you can talk to, that you can be around. It's like my brother, my brother I've always created that safe place for him to come talk. Hey, come talk to your baby brother. Come talk to me. I'm here for you. My god brother, Bishop Jarvis Hines. We have that bond, just like, where we know what's going on with each other by body language and by facial micros without saying nothing. My peoples, Big Adam Plant, same thing. So I have certain individuals that we have that connection, and we know each other because we spend time to each other. We spend time with each other. And because we spend time with each other, we're able to build that and have that type of relationship, have that type of bond. I mean, Anthony Bartley, same thing. You know, we know Ken, Pete, Damien. We know the list goes on because as men, we all struggle with some things. My boy Stemage, you know, I mean, my boy Manny. I mean, the list continues because you never know what a man is going through until you sit down and have a conversation with him. You don't know what he's carrying. That man could be on the verge of doing something crazy until you come talk to him. And that'll calm him down. So let's take that time, not just for Men's Mental Health Month, but make that a life-changing decision, a life-changing choice, a life-changing thing to do. Call your brother up. Hey, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Are you free? Let's go out for lunch. Let's talk. What's on your mind? We're going to go ahead and go to the next clip. Peep this out.
This video is for the men, and I hope it finds you well. I just wanted to give you a little bit of encouragement today, but I just wanted you to know that you are important and that you matter. I am proud of you. Stay strong because we need you. I know maybe you didn't always have a mother or a father to tell you, but I want to be that for you, and I just want you to know that I am proud of you. Your hard work does not go unnoticed. You know, and sometimes men, you know, they don't, you know, show you show you appreciation, but your hard work, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. If men don't see you, don't worry, God does.
And it's amazing how you have other people out there that do see you. You have individuals out there that see your worth, that see you trying, that see you doing, that even sees where you are going. And you have some people that would love to be a part of your journey. Because men, your journey is very important. It is. Men, I see you. The men on my job, I'm going to tell you, I see it. I see it from men that have families, men that are single. I see it. I see the potential. I see the growth. I see the fire. Men have so much potential. And sometimes we don't even see it ourselves because of the things that we go through and what we're faced with and what we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis that most are not willing to take the time to understand. But quick to chastise, quick to throw flame, quick to criticize, quick to put down. What the fuck?
It's gonna come through. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you always reap what you sow. So keep going, keep being strong, be encouraged today. You matter. Stay strong because we need you. We need you. Don't give up hope. Lift up your head, King. You matter. You're amazing. You're important. Be encouraged. You know, love yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself credit because you've done an amazing job. You know, I mean, I know life can be hard sometimes and it throws obstacles, but keep going. Because
So many obstacles. Oh, yes. So many obstacles are being thrown. But men, we got to beat it like Rocky. We got to shake and move like Walter Payton. We got to go through it. We got to move through it. And we can. And we will. Because trust me, men, in situations like this, the grass will always be green on the other side. Because we're not going to give up. We're going to fight through it. We're going to press through that pain. Okay? Life is not over. It's just beginning. Men, stay strong. Men, stay encouraged. Whatever you are doing, if you need someone to talk to, you can catch me on Rumble, catch me on Twitch, catch me on Facebook, catch me on YouTube. You can catch me Instagram, TikTok. You can catch me. Message me. I'll write back. That's the whole reason of building this platform. That's the whole reason of having the comment section where you can leave your comments because your opinion matters. Your comment matters. And there's others out there that are going to see this. I don't care if you're here on the West Coast, East Coast, Middle East, the Caribbean, whatever. Midwest, it doesn't matter. A man is a man. And when you have a group of men huddled up, encouraging each other, uplifting each other, that is a powerful, powerful thing.
somebody's looking up to you, somebody needs you, somebody's watching. You know what I mean? And I hope you're in a good place mentally. I hope that you can stay strong today. I hope that you can be encouraged today. Smile. You deserve to smile today. With all the hard work that you've put in, you deserve to smile. Be strong. We need you. I'm proud of you.
As a man, just to hear a woman say those kind words,
It's for the men, and I hope it finds you well.
It does something. It does something. It puts a soft place. Sometimes just a man hearing kind words, sincere kind words. When was the last time, men, have someone said some kind words and they were sincere, that made you smile, that made you laugh? Don't care where those kind words came from. Whether it's your spouse, family member, friend, coworker, someone you know, someone you don't know. But someone had some kind words to say to you, and it came from a genuine place. I get it a lot. They say, man, you have this presence about you. You have this look about you. You have a good heart. Very few knew my struggles. Very few knew what I had to endure. Very few knew that I was broken inside, that I was torn inside, that I was ripped to shreds inside. Very few knew that. Because as a man, we're told to carry things. Check this clip out. Peep this out.
Yeah. Made it. One more day. Man, I'm so happy for you. You alright? Yeah. Okay. That's alright. It's okay to feel the way you do. You're at the right place. Life keeps knocking you down. I get it. It's hard to see the light when every single day is dark. That don't mean it don't exist. It's there. You'll find it. You know, you got a lot of stuff going for you. I know it seems like a lot of bad shit. There's a lot of good that's going for you, man. Just gotta keep your head up, alright? I'm proud of you. You know, still getting up every single day, getting the day done, going through what you're going through. That shit ain't easy. Make sure you come back, alright? I'll be here.
So when you have people that have your best interest
Made it.
and you come to that place, there's like a sense of peace. Yeah, you can kind of say, I can kind of say that you have a sense of peace. And say, what do I mean by having a sense of peace? You have certain individuals that, I don't know, they knew you, that had an idea of where you came from, but didn't quite put their fingers on it, but also had an understanding of the struggles that you were faced with, but didn't know how to let you know that they were there for you. But meanwhile, I remember one of my peoples, Big Adam Plant. I remember when me and him would go to work together, he would always tell me, it's time to pay your dues. Got to pay your dues. You pay your dues, things are going to pay off. Stay grinding. You see, I'm grinding. No matter how hard things get, things are going to happen in life. But you got to pay your dues. Don't give up. He will always say that. He even made a shirt that said, pay your dues, that I still have to this day. Because he saw something in me enough to take me under his wing. You see? And because he took me under his wing, he was able to show me things that I've never seen before. Same thing with Anthony Bartley. Same thing with my boy Ken, my boy P, my boy Damien. You know, they were able to show me things. We all grew up under the same umbrella. Okay? So having him show me, and me and Big Adam, we've been in fist fights together. But it was that type of bond, that type of trust that me and him have together. Just like that saying with me and Bishop Jarvis Hines, who's my spiritual brother, who's my teacher. When you have that bond with someone, that trust with someone, that you could pick up the phone and call that person, or vice versa, we're going to be there. Going to be there. That's what we're starting. That is the very thing that was missing among men. But now we're starting to see a shift. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't know what that brother could be going through. I don't know what that brother could be faced with. But there's something in my heart and my spirit that's telling me I need to go connect with that brother. I need to go call that brother. I need to go check in on that brother. I need to go see how he is doing. How is he feeling? Stop ignoring what Yeshua put in here. Because he's putting it in here for a reason. My brother, Juan Sanchez, oh, he's amazing, brother. Ms. Nini Martinez, she's been a part of the family. Her peoples. He went through a storm. And look at him now. King. Standing on business, sitting on chrome. It get no better than that. I love to see men happy. I love to see men having their peace. I love to see men smiling. I love to see men grinding for the right reasons, for purpose, for success, to better themselves, to change the dynamics of their situation to make it better. I love to see that in men. Don't care if you're a single man. Don't care if you're a married man. You are a man doing positive things, period. And that brings me to the last one. I want to thank each and every individual for spending time with me, allowing me to share on this men's mental health month. Because it doesn't always get talked about, doesn't always get shared. Even as athletes, don't think we don't go through stuff. Don't think man, y'all already know. But even then, finding your peace. Gotta find that peace. For those chiming in, please put a number 1 in the chat so I know you here. If you want YouTube, put a number 1 in the chat. Facebook Live, put a number 1 in the chat. Rumble, put a number 1 in the chat. If you are on Twitch, put a number 1 in the chat. Like I said, I'm live streaming off of multiple platforms. I'm doing what's needed to be done and sharing what's needed to be shared to let men know how important they are, to let men know it's okay to be yourself, to let men know no one's here to judge you or look at you funny or call you a weirdo because you're crying. You don't have to distance yourself. If you need someone to talk to, holla at your boy, Big Truck. I'm here. I got platforms where you can email me, message me, and get a hold of me. Any problems or concerns that you may have. I told you my channel is growing. I'm not a licensed therapist. I speak on what I know because I've experienced it. I've heard it. I've seen it. I've lived it. And I'm going to give it to you truth. No weed, no seed, no stress, no chaser. Let's continue the feast.
Go in the closet and close the door. I've had to cut off the lights. I've gotten up and had to go back to sleep and just to start the day all over again. There have been days I just took a nap so I can just push the refresh button. There are some calls that I've gotten, some friends who've died, some crazy stuff that's happened. But like dust, I rise. Every trial that comes, I rise. And
there's been some times where I just wanted to sleep. Sleep. Didn't care if I woke up or not. I just wanted to sleep. But it was something that kept waking me up. I found myself in a place going through my time in the wilderness. I found myself in a place. My family, my friends, they surrounded me during that time. It's like we may not have watched that much film on the person you married, but we watched enough film on you to know how you move, to know how you get down, to know how you operate. And you have some individuals that take marriage for granted. You took it seriously, even until the very last. But y'all want to know what the final blow was for me? The final blow for me was to know that the person I married really didn't love me. They may have liked me. They may have cared for me, but wasn't in love with me as I was in love with her. That was the dagger. That was that final blow. But see, I had to accept it. But Yeshua was already preparing me to accept it. And that's a hard pill to swallow with some individuals, especially a man. When that man loves, that man loves. But I'm going to tell you something. I learned to become better, not bitter. I've learned to go back and face my past. Have not spoken to my mother, roughly over 15 years, I want to say. But to go back and show up and face her. I'm going to tell you something. It took a lot, but I'm glad it was done because it was something that needed to be done. That's the art of forgiveness. That's what forgiveness looks like. When someone had wronged you and you go back, you don't cuss them out. You don't be rude or disrespectful. You address what's in here that you've been carrying for so long. Because the very things that you've been carrying is the reason why your social life, even your love life, But I knew it was something that had to be done in order for me to cross over. My mother asked for forgiveness. I said, Mom, I forgive you and I love you. We've not looked back since. We talk when we're able to. I pray for her. Well, with her. It's a slow process. But the point that I'm making is there's going to come a time, men, speaking to the men, there's going to come a time, men, where you are going to have to go back and confront your past and heal from it. You will know some things you need to heal from because your behavior will shift. Things will take place in your life, which will give you an indication, okay, you need to go back and confront this. You need to go back and deal with this. In order for you to go here, in order for you to go there, you need to deal with this. In order for you to go there, you need to deal with this. In order for you to go there, you need to deal with this. If you're willing to do it, Yeshua says, I will give you the tools that you need. I will give you every tool that you need that will allow you to become a better person than you was before. And the very tools that I give you that will allow you to be a better person, make sure that you give them to somebody else that is going through the same thing, that is in the thick of the same thing, that is coming out of the same thing, that's about to go through the same thing. Give them the same tools. And you just pass it on, pass downs.
The problem is you don't got no fight. You can't get to certain levels without fight. You can't quit every time something negative happens. You can't give up just because it's hard. You can't give up because it's difficult. You gotta look some stuff in the face and say, it's gonna be a dog fight. I've had
Men, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. But you can't give up. Please, don't give up. I know they're talking about you. They don't like you. I know they laugh at you. I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to share something with you, man. They laughed at me. They made fun of me. Skinny kid with glasses. But look at me now. They ain't gonna laugh no more. They used to make fun of me. They used to shove me in the locker. They used to stick my head in the toilet and flush it. They used to take my lunch money. Oh man, it was pitiful. I bet you they ain't gonna do it now. I took all of that energy and I put it in to my craft, which was football. You mean to tell me I can lay a person out and won't go to jail for it? I can knock the ish out of somebody and don't have to worry about getting in trouble because it's a contact sport. So whatever happens is going to happen. Whatever's going to be is going to be. Sign me up. I never played Pop Warner football. I never played high school football. I ran track because of who my dad was. I ran track. I didn't start playing football till I went to West LA. Things took off from there. I took that anger. I took all of that, what I went through growing up. I took that hurt, that pain, that abuse, that abandonment. I took it all. You see? And I flipped it. I flipped that DNA to something positive. I turned something that was negative into a blessing. Been in 2 NFL training camps. Had 3 NFL tryouts. Played in the AFL. Played in the XFL. Then to bring it on home, AFE Team USA. Get conducted in the Football Hall of Fame 10 rings later. Dude. When I look back, like ranked one of the hardest hitting defensive linemen in the indoor game, because I didn't care. If my own mother stepped on the field and she had a different color jersey on, she gonna get it too. I didn't care. You taller than me? You bigger than me? Oh yeah, I love it. I got peoples like Big Adam Plant, Archie Alexander, who are like 6'8", teaching me the game. What? Let's get it. Had people like Greg Townsend, Christopher Big Black Boykins, God rest his soul. Jim Brown, God rest his soul. Christian Okoye. Do I need to say more? Marlon Briscoe, let's get it. Let's run it. Anthony Bartley, let's run it. These were my mentors. These were individuals that saw something in me and poured into me. They didn't laugh at me. They didn't make fun of me. They didn't put me down. They didn't tell me what I can and cannot do. They didn't treat me like a fool. No, they treated me like a loved one because they cared. Because at points in their childhood life, they had things happen to them. So they can identify, hey, I know what you're going through. I've been there. I understand. My whole mentality, I know everybody not going to like me. Good. I hope you don't like me because I know who I am. But guess what? There's going to be some people that's going to like me. There's going to be some people that's going to understand me. I get it. 6'2", 285-pound D tackle. Let's run it. I guarantee you. Was it easy to bench press 400 pounds? No, but guess what? I had to work my way up to it. Pushing damn SUVs for leg workouts. It was a process, but I do it. Everything was a process, but I didn't give up. Add my people, Chris Love. Oh, man. Brilliant brother. My boy McCullough. Do I really need to explain? No. Oh man, you throwing, yeah, them names I'm throwing out there, they're important people. They played an important factor in my life. And I give respect on top of respect. My boy Earl McCullough, Long Beach stand up. I always show love to individuals that show love to me. My boy JT. Because when you are in that place and you are able to have good people that appreciate you, that see your potential. My boy Manny, they see your potential. That understands you. It's a powerful thing. To the man, I mean, it's amazing. We win championships around here. Kings win championships. Period. Are you that king that's winning championships? I believe you are. I believe in you. I believe in everything that you do, King. I see you. I want you to continue to grow. I want you to continue to thrive. I want you to continue to be the best you can possibly be. Be the best version of yourself for many people to see. Life is hard, granted. But there's something in here that allows you to push through that to your level of greatness. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't let nobody steal your joy. You stand on business. And most importantly, you sit on chrome. I want to thank each and every individual for chiming in today. I love you and I appreciate you. Listen, in this Men's Mental Health Month, let's always continue to be the best version of ourselves. Growth is a process. Yes. Life is a process. Guess what? We're going to have some ups and downs. We shout out to my man Snoop. Shout out to my man Snoop and them. We always gonna be faced with things, but it's how we bounce back. We gotta be willing to bounce back. Coming from the hood of Long Beach, been there, done that, seen it, did it. But it gave me a different outlook. You talking about a dude at 14 that was homeless. It was rough. I had to learn. But it's them things that made me. Yeah, it was rough, but I didn't give up. And anybody that knows me will always say, Big Truck got a big heart, and he got the strength of a lion. And he don't back down for nothing. Why should I? Why should I? I'm not going to sit up there and let the things of life, of this world, put me in a place where I don't need to be. But I will allow the things of this world to place me in a position where I've never been, so I can do what I need to do and do something that has never been done. Guess what? Yeah, I had a failed marriage. Okay, cool. Sucks for her, better for me. When I move, your boy Big Truck move.